girl Asia from The Lady and Company, and today we're going to be doing a reaction video to why some Black women are turning to witchcraft. The reason why I wanted to do this video is because I haven't seen this whole video, but I've seen clips of it, and there was also a Clubhouse room talking about why Black women are getting into tarot, and so I felt the urge to do this video because when two or more things are coming into your lifestyle, you should give into it. So we're going to be doing the review first and why I became a witch later on in the video. So let's get started. Okay.
I honestly believe Jesus was one of the most toxic relationships I've ever had in the entirety of my life.
You shouldn't keep your magic in the dark. Like, this is your soul. You need to share it to the world.
Let it rain on me now. So be it. So it is.
Leaving Jesus.
I was a super Christian. I was raised in the church.
I wasn't a worship leader.
I was a worship leader. I'm like singing all over the place and touring over here and crying out to God. How many times have I prayed to Jesus to show up for things that were actually needed, and he didn't show up?
Melissa Whetstone grew up as a preacher's kid, but 12 years ago, she left the church. She says the community felt toxic, and she didn't feel a personal connection to Jesus.
I will say this, if you're wanting to leave the church or anything like that, leave the church. Don't leave the religion. Don't blame the church for leaving the religion. Okay? Don't say like, oh, I left God, I left Jesus because the people at the church. Because the people at the church can change. The way people interpret messages can change. How you interpret the Bible and how you read the Bible does not change, okay? So if you're reading the Bible and it doesn't make sense to you and you're looking at it and you're not getting answers from the Bible or anything like that, it doesn't matter it doesn't matter how anyone else can interpret it because it's in black and white. It says this. It says this is this. Whatever you say and whatever human aspect you add onto it is not going to change anything. Apparently, to y'all, this is what God said. And what God's saying is not helping me. What Jesus is saying right here, it's not helping me right now. I need help. And your human spin on it and Jesus' words and God's words aren't helping either. Some go get help somewhere else.
So do you want to light the candles? Should we do that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna actually carve my sigils in the candle because I have them here.
Majori is a 29-year-old fashion designer living in New York who practices witchcraft. She casts spells with a coven of other young witches.
We're making money jars. So we're adding different herbs that manifest prosperity, money, success.
I feel like
you know, Hollywood and like in the movies, they kind of like gave this idea that, you know, magic was scary. And it's like, is this scary? It's not.
Would you consider this your religion as opposed to
me, making spells and doing jars is like arts and crafts. It's arts and crafts with intention. That's how I see making like spells, sigils, and like jars. They're just arts and crafts with it.
For many young spiritualists, the online community has replaced the one they might have had at church, but without the strict mandates that come with other religions.
I'm not the type of witch that likes to subscribe to rules. I just do whatever it is I please. If it doesn't fit the spell, I will improvise. It is what it is.
I feel like the rules, it's like oppressive. We need to have, you know, the system. You have to be a certified, like, tarot reader. And it's like, I want to like dismantle and get rid of that, because that's not what healership really is. You don't.
That's why we're here.
That's why we're here. You don't have to subscribe to these rules, because like, who's telling you these things? It's, again, like, have your own independent thought. That is what divination is.
All right. There are rules. Okay. There are and are no rules. Okay. There's both when it comes to the craft. All right. At me all you want to. I don't care. There are certain things and aspects to some witchcraft that there are rules that you need to abide by. Like hoodoo. There are some rules and regulations and some inclusive. Is it inclusive? Exclusive things that you should not be doing in certain crafty things that are not for you. Okay. They're not for you. Okay. There are like, you can't just do whatever you want. If you want to worship a deity, you got to do it in a correct way. You got to research it. You can't just give like, I don't know. You can't just give Hecate, I don't know, a bone and be like, I gave you this bone, you should contact me. No, that's disrespectful as shit. So there are some rules when it comes to the craft, all right? And there's some crafts that are not pertain to everybody. Like there are some hoodoo things that are not for everybody. There are some things where like, listen, if you want to get into it, you need a teacher to help you. You can't just do it by yourself, okay? Yes, you may know a sigil to a demon, but should you really call that demon? Should you really call that demon? I feel like the show Supernatural would tell you that you shouldn't be just calling demons for no fucking reason. But there are some unspoken rules. It's not like the rules of the church where it's like, oh, you can't have sex before marriage, you can't be gay, you can't be X, you can't be Z, you can't be C, D, E, F, U. Like you can't, there's no rules like that in the craft. But there are some unspoken rules, which is really just the rules of respect. You must respect whichever type of craft you want to get into. It's like, how would you wish you were treated and treated upon others? That is my reaction to why Black women are becoming witches. And I want to say, and just add my 2 cents with this. I was the same way as the young lady. I just wanted answers. I wanted answers, and I wasn't getting it from the church or the Bible. Like, the way that I started off as a Baptist, went to Messianic, and now I'm a witch. That's the simplest of ways that that's the simplest transition that I can say. And I've seen my spells manifest more than my prayers. I have. I haven't made sigils in a while, but I've seen like spells that I've said out loud manifest faster, quicker than my prayers. I have. And if I need answers of any capacity, me reading the same passage in the same book is not going to help me with my new answers. It's not. The same story of Moses is not going to help me in my problem with getting money. My issue with confidence is not going to change by me rereading Job. It's not, because it's the same story. It's the same story. Nothing has changed. There's no new interpretation. There's no new black and white. It's nothing new. It's the same. And that's it. I was not getting the answers that I needed. But when I was doing tarot, I got the answers. When I was doing spells, when I did my poppet, I think I did a weight loss video, and I may have deleted it. I don't know. I think I did delete it. But I made a weight loss poppet, and then I was able to get the gastric sleeve and lost weight. Do you know how long I've been asking and praying to lose weight? Every morning, I would ask, God, please let me lose weight. Please give me the strength to lose weight. Please let me lose weight. Every fucking day. And it did not fucking happen. It didn't fucking happen. But the moment that I did my little pop it for weight loss, that I put my literal fucking blood into my time and my legit, I had a cotton ball with my blood on it and my pop it over there for weight loss, I got weight loss. I lost weight. You're not going to tell me that the church is going to help me any different. You're not. You're not going to tell me that. You're not. Not at all. And I don't give a fuck about the people. I give a fuck about the book. The book is the only thing I care about. Because the people and the church will change. They will. They'll always change. Like, at first, they would want you to be a stay-at-home wife, do all that, don't go out and do work. But now that they have your 10%, and now that more people are leaving, they don't want you to be just a stay-at-home mom. They want you to work. They want you to put in your 10% as well as your husband's 10%. As well as if your kids have a job, they want their 10% to be in the church as well, because there are not a lot of people going to church. They need to pay and turn the lights on. The church changes with the times. The Bible does not change with the times. No, the Bible doesn't change. The Bible will always be the same. I don't care how many times you interpret it. I don't care how many times you do a different version of it. It's the same. The verse, same. The stories, the same. And the stories just were not helping me get the answers that I needed. Now, do I pray to Yahweh and Yeshua and the angels and all the demons that are for me? Yeah, I do. Because if the demons believe in Jesus, okay, I believe he exists. I believe in Yeshua. I believe in Yahweh. I'm not saying they don't exist. I'm just not a Christian. I'm just no longer Messianic. That's it. I'm a witch through and motherfucking through. And I don't care. I don't care how people feel. I don't care if people say, hey, you're going to hell. Listen, if I'm going to hell for lighting candles, making poppets, doing fucking money spell jars, then honey, you better be right next to me, because you've done some worse shit than me. You have. You have slapped children in the face out of anger. You have verbally abused people because you didn't know how to handle a child and their own personality. Yeah. Sit the fuck down. If I'm going to hell, you're probably going to be in here for at least 1,000 years. Shit, I may be down here forever, but you're going to be here at least 100+ years. Okay? So don't come at me. Don't come at me. But yes, that is why I am a witch, as well as my reaction to why some Black women are turning into witchcraft. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.